Hello guys, so this is the trade I took last week. I took only one trade last week, which was on Friday. I was very busy last week, so I wasn't able to focus on charts to check on trades, but I said let me take just one trade on Friday, and it happened to be a losing trade. Now I even lost this trade before I take it. Why did I say so? How I normally set my position is, if I see order block like this is 15 minutes, and look at this order block here. So I just put this position and I will just say, okay, if price come down to this place, then I'll go down to lower time frame to get my entry. Okay, so price actually pushed down. You can see how you can see the price used to drop. Price pushed down, taking this position out. Now instead of me to just say, okay, this position has already been taken out, there will be no more trade here, I decided to take trade even as that. And what happened? I went down to 1 minute, and if you go down to 1 minute, you see that other position here. Now price has already taken me out. Now I was not on this trade initially, but I just set this position and I said, if price will give me what I want, then I will be interested in buying from here. But look at what price did. At first it just came and take this position out. Look at this candle, this down candle here. After taking this position out, I was still not that focused to check that price is already dropping and this is not going to hold anymore. And look at what I did. This, after this candle printed, this very candle, I said, okay, let me take this guy as my order block, and I wanted to just buy from there. And look at what price did. So actually I bought from here. The middle of this candle, when this price was dropping, immediately this, you saw it there, you saw when I entered the position, immediately this price shoots up like this. I said, okay, maybe it occurred to my mind that this is what I am looking for, even though I did not actually notice that price is already dropping. So I took this. Normally this is how I take trades. I took this as my order block and I said I want to buy from this middle. So when price was just dropping, I entered at this middle and put my stop loss. I was even putting the stop loss before it hit me out. So when it happened, I said this might be a liquidity sweep. So I just concluded that I have been taken as liquidity. But guess what, guys? I used 0.02 twice. So that is already up for my risk for the day. So I would have still entered this when I saw that this price has closed here. This red candle, if you see this red candle, when I saw that this red candle has closed here, I would have said, okay, this is a liquidity sweep, and I would have just entered here again. But when I checked my risk, I was already losing $9. So I said, okay, let me not enter again, since that is enough for the day. So I took only one trade last week and I lost it. So that was on Friday. Normally I am supposed to be waiting for liquidity sweep, but sometimes I am not that patient enough to wait for liquidity sweep, because sometimes I just think that price will tap my zone and move without sweeping. Sometimes price don't sweep liquidity. So it has happened to me severally. I have been taken as liquidity several times. So if I said, okay, let me be waiting for liquidity sweep, sometimes price will not just sweep liquidity, it will just go. So I'll just be taking the trade. Anytime I see my entry, I will just enter. What I will actually work on is the risk. So supposing I was risking less, I would have still entered this trade and maybe gotten out here or somewhere. But you can see that this price still dropped. You can see how drastically the price dropped. So what I learned from this is managing my risk. I should be using 0.01 on every trade. Let it be 2 entry, 0.01 2 times, and that is how I am going to be trading this, because I normally enter from 1 minute and the risk will be very minimal. So thank you. Please do well to support this journey and correct me if I am making any mistake. I would like to read your comments. Thank you very much, and subscribe please.